As we continue our coverage of the aftermath of the mass shooting tragedies, ABC7's Maria Serrano found out what plans are in place at a local hospital in Amarillo to handle an emergency of that magnitude. She's live in the studio with more. Maria?
Yes, Nicole. Well, for a smaller city, Amarillo's medical resources are ready, mostly because of the potential for injuries the industry in our region presents.
Being so close to Pantex, we're a little bit more prepared than some places in the country. But nonetheless, we just have a very broad educational background on all those incidents.
I think we have a heightened awareness mostly all the time because we are the trauma center, and sometimes the worst of the worst come to us.
It's critical to mobilize resources and manpower, calling in people and supplies they need.
Every hospital has disaster plans, which allow for other resources to be brought in case that the resources that are on duty are overwhelmed.
Chief of Northwest's ER, Emilio Belaval, tells ABC7 if you're talking about a mass event in which you have a significant amount of injured people coming in, that's when resources like the National Incident Management System or the Regional Incident Command System that runs through FEMA starts playing a part. But he says it's also about working together with the different departments.
Once you have trauma, especially in the setting of multiple casualties, it's a team effort. You know, we have to command a lot of resources in order to be able to meet the needs of the community.
Whether it's about needing more trauma surgeons, emergency physicians, nurses, counselors, or people from the blood bank, the goal is not only to save lives, but also save evidence.
When we do get an assault or something that is due to a crime process, our first priority is to save the patient. We want to retain evidence, though, as much as possible.
But keep in mind, mental health is also crucial in a patient's recovery. In these incidents, counselors would talk to people and support family members because trauma could resurface later on.
We see a lot of tachycardia, we see a lot of heart issues, we see digestive issues, we see immune system issues because that person is living in a state of anxiety and of fear, and so all of those chemicals are surging through the bloodstream to get them ready to respond to a threat when there's no threat to respond to.
Northwest Texas Hospital tells ABC7 they also take security very seriously, and they hone in on things like if you see something, say something. I'm live in the Kennedy Broadcast Center, Maria Serrano, ABC7 News.
Thank you, Maria.